Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be taking people's Roblox Wings of Fire OCs and drawing them. Everyone in this video gave permission, just to mention. So without further ado, let's get started. So first we have Summit. He is a Skywing with our guarded armor and some on his legs, as well as 2 horn rings. And then his bio says, in all caps, "It's time to pay your taxes." And I really like how it can be a little original to have a Skywing Guard, but it's also just really fun in roleplay. And I feel like it's a little underrated. And his bio is really funny. So for his design, I have never drawn a Skywing with armor before, or anything with armor before, so I was really new to it and just kind of tried to capture what it looked like in his picture, and I think it kind of looks like armor, although the leg pieces that I add on later look a bit weird, to be honest, but I think for my first time it turned out okay. And for coloring, I tried really hard to match what he looked like in the photo, and I think his armor definitely turned out okay. Some other things are a little off, like his wings, for example, later on are much brighter than they actually are, and I struggled a lot with the bucket tool on this platform, and I kind of just gave up and used the drawing pen to fill in a lot of space. But for his shading, I really wanted the armor to have a metallic sheen, but it just didn't really work, so it didn't end up happening, sadly. And I kind of think the shading turned out pretty well on this one. I could definitely change some things if I went back in, but I'm satisfied with it. So that is Summit. Next we have Shadow Reaper. She has a really interesting bio. It's Nightwings are dark, muscular dragons, once believed to be the most powerful tribe under a full moon. Will gain the ability to read minds or see future fighting. Likes moon, likes blood moon, likes stars. Half-fated Nightwing. We live, we love, we lie. I really like her name. It's really interesting. And the half-faded with her design is also really cool because a few of her legs are gray and on the other side they're dark blackish blue, which I think is a really unique design that I haven't actually seen before. And then she has really, well, all of them actually have horn rings in this video, but she again has them. And I really think horn rings often add a certain type of flair, which can be really interesting. But can't see it yet because I'm not coloring, but when I do color, her left wing, if I'm getting my left and right correct, is gray, and then her right wing is dark blue, and then her left front leg is dark blue, while her right back leg is dark blue, and then vice versa with the gray legs, which I think just adds a really fun contrast, and it's not half one side, half the other, but instead it's just kind of mishmashed, which is, I really like that. One thing about me is I'm in love with Nightwing wings. I sometimes just draw the stars on Hollow Dragon wings, so whenever I draw the Nightwings, I'm very happy about the stars. And then her belly and horns ended up way too white, and I had to darken them. And that is Shadow Reaper. I think her designed out pretty good. So, our next dragon is Sparky, a hiveling. His bio is he, him, nice, friendly, clumsy, social, likes to search the island for lost treasure or items, and tries to return them. Can call Spark for short, likes to hum, can consider him as a friendly kid. Description: long, thin, fast, has duo eyes. Which is a really complex and good bio, but I honestly don't know what duo eyes mean. Do any of you know? Because I looked it up and I can't find anything explaining what it is. His design is really cool, and his wings, I've never seen this before, but they're different colors, which I think that is a game pass. You can color the accessories, but I just think it looks nice. One is silver, one is red. You can't see it because I usually just draw one horn because I can never get it right if I do two, but it's there. And then I made his face a little too small, which I really regret. And his legs a little too big. I think I did that with the next dragon too. But all around his proportions are pretty good besides those points. And then for color, he has a really interesting color palette with the black, then the white belly and the orange and reddish or maroon colors going down his back. And his wings are really interesting collages of blacks, grays, and whites, which is, I don't think I've seen that before again. He's a really fun design. I really like it. So for the background color, I decided on a sort of yellowish just to even out his design and just make the colors pop because they're not really on there, and the others too, which I wanted them to have different colors for the background. And then that is the finished Sparky. I think his was probably my favorite design in this whole video. And last but not least, we have Sunrise. Her bio is, Sunrise is a quiet rainwing, and she tends to wander. Sunrise is a quick rainwing fighting. She's stealthy and slick. She tries her hardest on anything. Sunrise can be lazy and stubborn. She is known to spit her venom up to 10 feet. She's good at fighting. Relationships, none. I love her sloth so much. It was facing away from the camera, and at first I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to draw it, but I just had it hanging off her side so you can still see it. I love sloths so much, and I really want to get a sloth game pass, but I don't have any Robux, so I can't get one. But out of all the designs, hers is probably my favorite in color because she just has a really pretty color design. You can have a very beautiful design with wings, especially because they can have almost any color really. And I feel like it's pretty common to have the stripes fading down into one color on going down their tail, but I'm really in love with that. And then she too has horn wings, like most of the dragons in this video. It is a pretty popular item, probably the most popular, and it doesn't cost Robux, so that's definitely a plus. I tried drawing a little more for horn, and it turned out a little odd. Also, I made her legs way too big, and when I realized, I was already in coloring. Also, sorry if what I'm saying is a little not matched up with what's on the screen, because it's really delayed for me, so I can't see what's actually happening. I kind of have to guess. But her sloth is probably my favorite, and he doesn't have a name, or she, or they, but if I was naming it, I would name it Sunset, because I think that would just be so cute, the sunrise and sunset going together. But I'm really in love with her color palette of dark blues, oranges, kind of peachy-ish, pinkish, peachy, orange color, and I just really like that color palette. I probably draw rain wings the most, but I probably messed up with the proportions the most on this drawing as well, which doesn't make complete sense, as I usually draw headshots when I'm drawing raining wings, and I sketch them a lot too, but I hardly ever sketch full body shots for some reason. I'm just pretty bad at them. But that is sunrise, and I think that is the last dragon. So, these are the pictures and my drawing version of them. I tried to have them in the same poses so it wouldn't be too different, but I also didn't trace them or do anything like that, and I changed some things up a little bit. And that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.